Nearly 2 decades ago, a devastating tornado all but wiped out eastern Kansas City off the map. But now, Greensburg has new life. And tonight, CBS News correspondent Ian Lee shows us the community didn't just rebuild, they made Greensburg green.
2 decades on, the memories of Greensburg's darkest moments are still painfully fresh.
It sounded like there was a helicopter up here inside our house, just ripping everything to shreds.
Dee and Tom Corn's home was destroyed by an EF5 tornado, the most powerful possible, along with 95% of Greensburg.
We lost all of our neighbors around us.
Fate dealt Greensburg a cruel blow, but it also gave residents an opportunity.
Now we are a story about a resilient rural community that came back better and stronger.
In the heart of deep red Kansas, Greensburg went green. Today, 100% of its electricity comes from wind energy. Many roofs are lined with solar panels.
What kind of folks make their home in Greensburg?
I'd say people with a pioneer spirit.
Matt Christensen is Greensburg's mayor.
Sustainable features in buildings and communities don't just provide environmental benefits, but also long-term economic benefits.
In the past 10 years, the average cost of electricity has risen just half a penny. In this era of polarization, this small, torn-apart town came together.
Was it hard to convince folks to go green?
Honestly, it wasn't that hard to convince. The city made a conscious effort to not, for example, impose a lot of requirements in our building codes.
And legislating that wouldn't have helped.
Legislating that would have backfired for sure. People don't like being told what to do, but if you work with them and show, oh, this actually makes a lot of sense, you get a lot better results.
But the rebuild also exposed a familiar challenge in rural America.
When you graduated high school, you probably never thought you were going to move back here.
Not really.
Caitlin Aldefer returned to her family's century-old farm, inspired by the town's renewal.
Come here, girls. We've made an example of what you can do.
What are the people of Greensburg now?
We all have this common thing that we share, this disaster that happened to us. And for the most part, we don't think about it, we don't talk about it, but it binds us all together.
Do you miss the old Greensburg?
Yeah. But if I was given an option of the old Greensburg and the new Greensburg, 100% I would go with the new Greensburg.
I hear pride in your voices.
We're proud of our town.
A renewed spirit with renewed energy. For Eye on America, I'm Ian Lee in Greensburg, Kansas.
Home sweet home to so many now. CBS News correspondent Ian Lee joining us live now. Ian, what a great story just to see the rebuilding. But I'm curious, did any green initiatives not pan out?
Yeah, Juliet, so this city was described as a living laboratory. So they were trying everything. They were the first city to put LED lights in their city lights. They were, one of the first communities to have one of the highest ratings for being green and efficient. But of course, when you are exploring, you're being a pioneer, you're going to run into some problems. And there were some issues with wind turbines, with solar panels, and also with an irrigation system. But talking to people, they're really passionate about what they've achieved. One thing that really struck me as I was walking through the halls of the high school, that a lot of the bricks were recycled bricks from a destroyed factory. They even told me there were some recycled materials that came from Hurricane Katrina. So this is a town that really looked to the future when it was rebuilding in that moment.
Yeah, such a nice spotlight, a great story. We can all learn from it. Ian Lee, Ian, thanks so much.